मनोबुद्ध्यहङ्कार चित्तानि नाहम् मनोबुद्ध्यहङ्कार चित्तानि नाहम् न च श्रोत्रजिह्वे न च घ्राणनेत्रे न च व्योमभूमिर्न तेजो न वायुः चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् न च प्राणसन्त्यो न वै पञ्चवायुः न च प्राणसन्त्यो न वै पञ्चवायुः न वा सप्तधातुर्वा पञ्चकोशः न वा पाणिपादं न चोपास्थपायुः चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् न मे द्वेषरागो न मे लोभमोहो न मे द्वेषरागो न मे लोभमोहो मदो नैव मे नैव वात्सल्यभावः न धर्मो न चार्थो न कामो न मोक्षः चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम् न पुण्यं न पापं न सौख्यं न दुःखम् न पुण्यं न पापं न सौख्यं न दुःखं न मन्त्रो न तीर्थं न वेदा न यज्ञः अहं भोजनं नैव भोजं न भोक्ता चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम्
Jai Shri Mataji, dear brothers and sisters all over the globe. Jai Shri Mataji. We heartily welcome you to this evening meditation in preparation of the Shivaratri Puja with the blessings of our Divine Mother, Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi.
Jai Shri Mataji, queridos hermanos y hermanas alrededor del mundo. Les damos una calurosa bienvenida a todas y a todos para esta meditación realizada en preparación para el Shivaratri Puja en honor de nuestra Divina Madre Sri Mataji Nirmala Devi.
Let us all bring our attention at the photograph of our beloved mother and look at her bindi, the red dot.
Vamos a traer nuestra atención a la fotografía de nuestra amada y divina Madre, mirando fijamente el bindi de Sri Mataji.
Param Puja, Shri Mataji, we, your children, ask permission to meditate at your holy lotus feet in the form of Shri Shiva and to guide us by this meditation.
Param Puja Sri Mataji, nosotros, tus hijos, te pedimos permiso para meditar a tus sagrados pies de loto en tu forma de Sri Shiva y te pedimos que por favor nos guíes durante esta meditación.
Shri Mataji, we thank you from the bottom of our heart for coming on this earth to give self-realization to us and for spreading Sahaja across the world.
Sri Mataji, te agradecemos desde el fondo de nuestro corazón por haber venido a esta tierra, por habernos dado la realización y por haber extendido Sahaja Yoga alrededor del mundo.
We are graduate and fortunate to be your children. Thank you, Shri Mataji, for your pure knowledge and bountiful nature which we enjoy every day.
Estamos agradecidos y somos afortunados de ser tus hijas e hijos. Te agradecemos, Madre, por tu naturaleza pura, hermosa y por el gozo que tenemos cada día.
Let us now bow down with abundant love in our heart and Ananya Bhakti, complete devotion at the holy lotus feet of our Divine Mother.
Muy bien, haremos ahora Namaskar. Nos inclinamos con total amor y con total Anya Bhakti, devoción, a los sagrados pies de loto de Sri Mataji.
Now we can sit comfortable and rise our Kundalini in a tranquil way and give yourself a nice bundle.
Vamos a sentarnos ahora cómodamente y vamos a elevar colectivamente nuestra energía Kundalini y a ponernos nuestro bandhan de protección.
Let's put our left hand to Shri Mataji and right hand on Mother Earth. Attention on left Muladhara.
Vamos a poner nuestra mano izquierda hacia Sri Mataji y la mano derecha sobre la Madre Tierra, con nuestra atención en el Muladhara izquierdo.
Mantra Shri Nirmal Ganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirmal Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namaha. Attention on left channel, the Ida Nadi. Parampuja Shri Mataji, with your grace, please bless us left channel with the principle of Shri Mahakali Bhairava.
Nuestra atención ahora sobre nuestro canal izquierdo. Parampuja Shri Mataji, por favor, bendice nuestro canal izquierdo con las bendiciones de Shri Mahakali Bhairava.
Both hands on the lap. Now we can put our left hand on Mother Earth. Attention on right Muladhara.
Vamos a poner nuestras dos manos sobre el regazo y vamos a bajar nuestra mano izquierda hacia la Madre Tierra con nuestra atención en el Muladhara derecho.
Mantra Shri Kartikeya Ganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kartikeya Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namaha. Attention on the right channel. Parampuja Shri Mataji, with your grace, please bless our right channel with the principle of Shri Brahmadev Saraswati.
Ahora nuestra atención en el canal derecho. Parampuja Shri Mataji, por favor, con tu gracia, bendice nuestro canal derecho con el principio de Shri Brahmadeva Saraswati.
Both hands on the lap. Attention on center Muladhara.
Ponemos nuestras dos manos sobre el regazo y nuestra atención en el Muladhara central.
Shri Gauri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Gauri Kundalini Mata Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Gauri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Gauri Kundalini Mata Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namaha. Now we move our attention on the primordial energy. That's the Kundalini Shakti, a reflection of the Adi Shakti that resides in all of us.
Ahora ponemos nuestra atención en Kundalini Shakti, que es el reflejo de la Adi Shakti en todos nosotros.
Please, Mother Kundalini, forgive us all mistakes we made knowingly, unknowingly against you.
Por favor, Madre Kundalini, perdona todos los errores que hayamos cometido consciente o inconscientemente en tu contra.
Thank you, Mother, for your protection and self-realization.
Gracias, Madre, por tu protección y por nuestra realización.
Please, Mother, rise through all our chakras till above our Sahasrara chakra. Please, let all our chakras be clear and enlightened.
Madre, por favor, elévate por todos nuestros chakras y hasta por arriba de nuestro Sahasrara. Que todos nuestros chakras sean limpiados e iluminados.
Now we can bring our attention on Kundalini to the Sahasrara chakra.
Llevamos ahora nuestra atención sobre nuestra Kundalini hasta el Sahasrara.
Jago Kundalini ma karo sape kripa. Jago Kundalini ma karo sape kripa. मूलाधार में तुम बैठी हो माँ, सदियों से तुम सोए हुए। मूलाधार में तुम बैठी हो माँ, सदियों से तुम सोए हुए। इच्छा हुए पाल तुझको, इच्छा हुए पाल तुझको। हासिल हो तुम जागो कुंडलिनी माँ। Now we can put our right hand on the center heart.
Ponemos ahora nuestra mano derecha sobre el corazón central.
Param Puja, Shri Mataji, please come in our heart with all your powers and your holy lotus feet, that we can worship your holy lotus feet and they can clean us with your divine love.
Param Puja Sri Mataji, por favor ven a nuestros corazones con todos tus poderes y permítenos adorar tus sagrados pies de loto en nuestro corazón para que podamos ser limpiados por tu amor divino.
Please open our heart, Mother. Fill our heart with so much divine love, peace, joy, and divine knowledge that the entire world become one within.
Madre, por favor, abre nuestros corazones y llénalos con amor, paz y conocimiento divino para que todo el mundo pueda ser uno solo.
Now we can put our right hand on our left heart chakra.
Ahora vamos a poner nuestra mano derecha sobre el corazón izquierdo.
Let's bow down with complete devotion and adoration to Shri Shiva, whose reflection is the spirit that resides in our heart.
Nos inclinamos con total devoción y adoración a Sri Shiva, cuyo reflejo es el espíritu que reside en nuestro corazón.
Mantra Shri Shiva. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Shiva Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namaha. Param Puja, Shri Mataji, please forgive us all mistakes we made knowingly, unknowingly against the Spirit. Mother, please forgive us.
Param Puja Sri Mataji, por favor, perdónanos por cualquier error que hayamos cometido, consciente o inconscientemente, contra nuestro espíritu.
Please, Mother, enlighten our spirit and all the auras around our spirit.
Madre, por favor, ilumina nuestro espíritu y todos los auras que rodean nuestro espíritu.
Satchit Ananda Rupam Shivoham Shivoham Satchitananda Rupam Shivoham Shivoham Satchitananda Rupam Shivoham Shivoham Satchitananda Rupam Shivoham Shivoham. Param Puja Shri Mataji, please may all the powers and qualities of Shri Shiva, compassion, love, and joy be awakened within us.
Param Puja Sri Mataji, por favor, que todos los poderes de Sri Shiva, la compasión, el amor y el gozo sean despertados dentro de nosotros.
Jaya Jaya Karun Abde Shri Mahadeva Shambho. Jaya Jaya Karun Abde Shri Mahadeva Shambho. Victory to you again and again, O ocean of love and compassion, O great God Shambho.
Victoria a ti una y otra vez, oh océano de amor y compasión, oh gran Dios Shambho.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Attention on Sahasrara chakra. Param Puja, Shri Mataji, please come with your holy lotus feet on our Sahasrara chakra model and let the vibrations of your holy lotus feet fill every cell of our being.
Nuestra atención en Sahasrara. Param Puja Shri Mataji, por favor, que tus sagrados pies de loto puedan ser contemplados en nuestro Sahasrara y que las vibraciones de tus sagrados pies de loto llenen cada célula de nuestro ser.
Now we can stay for some while in meditation and enjoy the vibrations of Shri Mataji's holy lotus feet.
Ahora podemos permanecer un momento en meditación mientras gozamos de las vibraciones de los sagrados pies de loto de Shri Mataji.
like a birthday of Shiva you can say or something. How can it be? Because he's eternal. He's all the time there. So what demarcates this celebration is the establishment of Shiva on this earth. In the material sense, every matter has been created with a deity, and that deity is established in that matter, as you know. So when it was thought by Adishakti that first we must establish Shiva. Without Shiva, you cannot establish him. First he is to be established, because he is the absolute. So you have to establish Shiva. And now what should we do? How to establish him? He is the God of Tamoguna. He is the cold. He is the God of all that is not active. And he was placed in a witness state as the spectator of all that happens on this earth, facing towards the Kundalini of the universe, which they were going to place in India. So he is facing towards the south. He is looking at the south with both the hands like this, like the spectator watching the spectacle of the Adi Kundalini. That is how Shiva was created. So, though we say that the heart of the universe is England, still Shiva resides on top of this earth. This is the key. Like you have got the seat of Shiva on top of your head, but he resides in your heart. In the same way, Shiva belongs to this place. And he looks at the whole body from this point. So the feet are the south, this is the north, this is the west, and this is the east. That is how we can see the whole map of the universe or the world that is created. So now, when we understand that Shiva is the first thing that is established in the matter, then in us also first the Shiva is established. When the fetus takes its form, the throb in the heart is the establishment of Shiva. That is the sign that Shiva has been established. In case of people who are born with bad heart or with trouble, one has to say that Shiva is not fully established. Not that they are bad people, but they are not supposed to live for long and have to have another heart later on maybe, or that there might be some sort of a problem in their previous lives, and if they pay attention to Shiva Tattva, their heart can be cured. So the most important organ in the body is the heart. If the heart fails, you cannot remain. So the most important thing is to look after your Shiva principle, which is the earth. We are worried about every sort of mundane thing. Worried about this, worried about that. But we are not worried about our spirit. This is the biggest problems with us. If you worry about your spirit, if you pay attention to your spirit, the whole universe then vibrates with Parabrahma, which is nothing but joy. So without any attention to spirit, if you think we can enjoy life, you cannot. You cannot enjoy your life if you pay attention to other nonsensical things and you do not pay attention to your spirit. The complete silence comes into us only through spirit. If a spirit is awakened within us, this silence starts working and you feel extremely relaxed and absolutely one with yourself. There is no problem. You don't seek other things that normally people seek. You seek your own company and you want to be sometime with yourself. Only thing that you seek after finding your spirit is the company of other Sahajogis who also have found the spirit. So there's a rapport established between spirit, that is in the heart, and this spirit is the universal being within us, about which I have told you, that once you become one with the spirit, you automatically become universally conscious. There are so many qualities of the Shiva Tattva, of the principle of Shiva, that I need not tell you, but today I will tell you another dimension which I have not touched so far about Shiva Tattva. The physical aspect of Shiva Tattva is that such a person is more a cold type of a person, in the sense that such a person is not a person who gives hot vibrations, but who has too much of it sometimes, not in balance, who overdoes it, develops a kind of a temperament which can be extremely cold. Could be low blood pressure with it, could be diarrhea also one can get with too much of spiritual strength. But to give it a balance, the spirit itself is beyond health problems. But the left-sided person who always thinks of the spirit also can become one-sided when he has to live on this earth. He has to be a balanced person. So he has to take to another side, and that side is the activity of the spiritual growth within himself. A person who is very spiritually developed cannot exist as a Shiva Tattva on this earth. He has to exist as a balanced personality. And when he starts developing that balancing within himself, the spirit from his heart starts rising and goes on top of his head. So this is the second stage where one has to be. Here is the whole collectivity. So when you start taking your love and affection into your central nervous system, you can say, and put it on top of your head. That means as soon as you put it in your Virat, when it starts spreading through your Virata Shakti, through your collective being, then only you are a complete person. Otherwise you are Shiva Tattva. Shiva Tattva exists whether this universe exists or not. It exists even when the whole universe is existing, even when it vanishes, it all goes into that, merges into that theatre. So a person who has a spiritual hankering must know that to raise your Shiva above the heart level, he has to raise it gradually onto a very detached method of existing on top of the surface, where there is a complete balance. Complete balance. Many people I have seen in Sahaja Yoga are extremely loving, nice, very sweet persons. Like in Delhi, I would say people are not so harsh as in Bombay. Bombay people could be harsh, Pune people are little harsh also. Now they have to go further than that, is to go little bit in the heart again. This is the second descent they have to have, to feel more that way. Because that way they are very, very strict with people. But you see, certain amount of strictness is to be accepted. For example, if somebody is told, don't touch mother's feet, one feels very bad. But this is a very mundane sort of an understanding of the mother. If she says, don't touch my feet, that's what you are supposed to do. You have to do exactly what will please me and not what will please you. So you must change your attention for pleasing all the public. Some people say those who come first time, mother, we must not say this. You must. Certain thing you must say to them. Otherwise you will make me aprasanna. That will cause problem. But when you say to others, you need not go like Pune and Bombay people in their special Marathi language, but say it in a proper Urdu style, that people don't feel bad, but you must say. You should not put those people on my head. Instead of that, you should tell them in such a way that people are all. So to go deeper into you must do also individual meditation and samuhi. I would not say all the Sahaja Yogis in Delhi are like that, but we are very good at organizing. Which our Bombay Sahaja Yogis and these Pune Sahaja Yogis must learn. They quarrel among themselves and I really get fed up. And they treat each other shabbily, that I don't like. But individually they are alright. So they become individualistic. Some people become individualistic and some people become publicist. They please the public. Now they are twitching. What should a Sahaja Yogi do? They have to become mother addicts. They should do what your mother likes. Do you understand? Need not please the public or need not please the individual, but do what your mother will like. That's a very simple thing which Adi Shankaracharya has told you, that just keep the mother please. But nobody makes that study. Try to make the study what makes mother please. Then you will see, I am very easily pleased. See, as a Shiva Tattva, even if you make mistakes, twice you pull your ears, alright. But don't go too far. You see, the mistakes you commit is alright, but don't take it for granted that you can go on committing mistakes, because you will get a big rope, but you will hang yourself ultimately, isn't it? So be afraid of the rope also which is given to you. It will hang you much better otherwise. So one has to understand that you should not be addicted to public opinion or to the opinion of your own. Both things are wrong. You must behave in such a manner that it should please all the deities within me. As far as I am concerned, I don't exist. I have no existence. really, believe me, I have no existence at all. I just is an assemblage of so many existences. Otherwise, I don't exist. I don't find myself anywhere in this body, anywhere. I don't find myself anywhere in the universe. I'm nowhere. I sometimes find, what is all this? It's not mine. It's all foreign to me. But still I permeate into it, enjoy it, live with it. But I'm not in it. Nowhere. So if you just try to understand what pleases your mother, you will develop your dignity because I want you to be dignified. It will develop your joy because I want you to be joyous. It will give you more capacity to achieve more vibrations within yourself because that is what I am doing. Whatever is good for you, if you do that, it will be. But what I think is good for you, you may not think. You may have your own ideas, individualistic again, or maybe public-wise. Like I have told you that please don't arrange my program before 7 o'clock in the evening. Now you may say it won't suit our public. Doesn't matter. It doesn't suit me. That's the main point. Because I have certain timings when only I can really be very big. That time I have to give to somebody else. It's fixed. So you don't fix my timings according to yours. So you have to understand that whatever suits me should be done because that is for your good also. Because there I am most beneficial. I am just telling you my own tricks so that you take more advantage of it. But they insist on that the people who are going to the office won't be able to come. Such people should not come at all. If there is a picture at 7 o'clock, they will go at that picture or not. Then why should you make your mother so cheap that it should suit their convenience? If there are few people, it is even better for us. We'll have better accommodation in the kingdom of God. So don't make me cheap. That one should understand, not to cheapen me. Keeping the dignity of your mother, whatever is to be achieved, I agree that all the brothers and sisters must be heard, all the public must be heard, but we can't get rid of the kachras otherwise. You see. There are lots of things which are to be just thrown away. So we should not worry about the kachra part. Whatever is the best we'll have. But to have that also one should not speak harshly. Again I will say not to use harsh words. The way people get out, get out, get out, like that one should not talk. Change your language. You must educate yourself how to talk to people in a soft way, in a proper. That is very important for Sahaja Yoga. Because if you go on insulting, maybe you might insult some saint. So you should not do in that way. Understand it. And try to make your individual being so capable that when you go to the public, you are able to put the right perspective, right concept, the right conduct, the right behavior, and the right knowledge. Here I do not mean right rationally, right which is absolute. Shiva is the absolute. He is the giver of absolute knowledge. He knows what pleases me. The moment something will happen that will really displease me, he will shut the door. He is just watching this to please me. The moment he'll find that this is not working out, he'll stop the whole show and he'll say, shut it. Finish. So though I may say the spectator is Shiva, but he is just a judge. and he sees those things. So try to be alright. A nice spectacle I try to make. Please Shiva, so he continues to be there, and this let universe be a nice playful thing in which you rise and attain that eternal life which is promised. But one has to understand what is. Some people have a habit of just looking at me straight all the time. It's not the way to be done. Put your eyes down all the time. Just you cannot stare at me. It's stupid. Apart from stupidity, it will not please me. Will it please you if I start staring at you all the time? I don't stare at you. I try to please you by doing all kinds of things. Why don't you learn some things from me, how I try to please? You can't do all these things, of course. I know. Because somebody says, Mother, we went there, a horse was given to us, this, that. These are, you cannot achieve yourself for me. See? If I have a difficulty, you can't solve my difficulty. Isn't it? But I can solve it. So I can please you very easily because I have so many methods of pleasing you. We all can change and inform each other and improve and educate us. All this education can come to us if we really love ourselves and care for our evolution. So that kind of personality gradually you can develop in Sahaja Yoga, that you will develop that wisdom, how far to go, how far not to go. Not to go is the quality of Shiva. He doesn't do anything. He's just sitting down there and watching the whole show. He doesn't do anything. But still, he is the one who has to watch. If he doesn't watch, then the whole show is over. If you understand that in not doing anything, how much he is doing, see the contrast. He is doing nothing as such, but he is making everybody dance to please him. In the same way, in one shot, you have both the natures. As Sahaja Yogi, you can achieve that kind of a balanced personality. It is for your good, for your evolution, for your development. So today, all of you have a great chance of evolving individually within yourself this Shiva Tattva, which ultimately permeates into the whole. Kabira has said it in a beautiful couplet. I don't know if you people have understood. It is Mana mamata ko thira kar launga. The compassion of my heart I will vibrate. I will bring it out. The compassion of my heart I will vibrate and bring it out of Pancho Tattva Milaunga and put it into the 5 elements. See Kabiraj, you follow him, how great he is. People talk of Kabir Das. See, he says that take it out of the heart and put it into all the 5 elements. This is what is Sahaja. If you understand that, then you don't have to understand anything. You have got it in your heart, become the capitalist in your heart and become a communist outside. If you can achieve this balance properly, you have done it. And we can do it. We all of us put together, we will do it, we can achieve. And we can show to the world that everyone can achieve. All ordinary human beings, so-called, we can become extraordinary. So today we have to decide about ourselves that we are going to do it, we are going to be educated about it in a spiritual way, in a Sahaja way. And every moment, if you watch yourself, you can. That you take yourself to task and you can work it out, I'm sure, because you have got the power. I bless you all for your spiritual development and for your collectivity. Both things must be looked at. If you have spiritual development and no collectivity, it is useless. If you have collectivity and spiritual development, none, it is useless. Combine it properly. So we have to take Shiva and establish him into the Virat. This is what we have to do. And if you understand this point, your relationships with others also will be good, permanent, of a very substantial nature. And the quality of Sahajogi's life will be something very, very great. May God bless you.
Bien, ahora con nuestra atención siempre en Sahasrara, podemos abrir poco a poco nuestros ojos mirando fijamente el bindi de Sri Mataji y podemos elevar nuestra energía kundalini colectivamente. Nos ponemos ahora nuestros 7 bandhans de protección.
Param Puja, Shri Mataji, thank you for guiding this meditation and for your blessings. Thank you, dear brothers and sisters, for attending this meditation. May Shri Mataji bless you all with her abundant love, and may all the nice qualities of Shri Shiva be awakened within us, that we can send divine vibrations to the rest of the world and attract all the seekers on the path of Sahaja.
Param Pujya Sri Mataji, muchas gracias por guiarnos en esta meditación y por tus bendiciones. Muchas gracias, hermanas y hermanos de América Latina y de todo el mundo, por haber estado en esta meditación. Que Madre nos bendiga a todas y todos, y que las cualidades de Sri Shiva puedan ser despertadas en nosotros para que podamos extender las vibraciones divinas al resto del mundo. y poder traer a más buscadores al camino de Sahaja Yoga. Jai Shri Mataji. Muy buenas noches a todas y todos. Les deseamos un profundo y auspicioso Shivaratri Puya 2022.